So for this question, we're given 4 statements and 4 graphs that we have to match to those statements. So the first one is letter A. The proportion of younger and less skilled workers in the labor force decreases. Well, younger and less skilled workers are more likely to be unemployed, so we're looking for something that decreases unemployment, and that's going to be in both the short run and the long run. And graph 3 matches that very well. We see a shift leftward in both the short run and long run Phillips curve. For the second question, letter B, the Fed carries out an expansionary monetary policy. So we're looking for something that is just a shift along the short run Phillips curve. And graph number 4 fits that very well. You see there's 2 dots. The first one intersects the long run Phillips curve, and the second one is to the left, where we're seeing less unemployment but more inflation. And again, that's the result of this expansionary monetary policy. The third question is letter C. Congress enacts significant new legal barriers to firing workers. Okay, if it's harder to fire a worker, believe it or not, that means as a business, you're going to be less likely to hire the worker. Why? Because each worker you hire is riskier because it is more difficult to fire them if they're bad. So this is going to mean, we have to assume that this is a permanent law. This is not something temporary. This is going to mean a rightward shift in both the short run and long run Phillips curves. So inflation should stay the same, but unemployment should go up. And graph number 1 illustrates that very well. Again, both the short run and long run curves increase, and inflation stays exactly the same. Okay, for the last one, we can know that it's graph number 2 by process of elimination, but for our own understanding, let's discuss why this is the case. So letter D, workers and firms lower the inflation rate they expect. All right, if we anticipate less inflation, all that means is that wages and prices are not going to go up as much every year as they had previously. However, they are still going up by a commensurate amount. In other words, wages, instead of going up by 2%, go up 1%. Prices, instead of going up 2%, go up 1%. So nothing has actually changed in the heart of the economy, and that's why unemployment and output are going to stay exactly the same. So our long-run Phillips curve doesn't move, but the short-run Phillips curve is just going to slide downwards.